Hi, my name is Pat Wright and I've been asked to talk about a typical day in lockdown. I try to start the day with a reading and spending time with the Lord, but sometimes circumstances don't help me do it first thing in the morning. But God doesn't mind, He sees what's going on and He showers us with His love all through the day. This is Eric. This is a cat toy. We have cats staying with us, Jamie and Holly's cats. They're in London and in between houses, and they've been such a joy. They're so loving, and the brother and sister, and we've had a great time with them. They're quite Milo and Leia, and they're quite funny, but they just show love all the time. This is because I do some walking. I've been walking from the back wall of the garden down the side of the house and back again. If I do it for 30 times, I walk 1,000 steps. And I started it on the 30th of March, and last week on an app that I have on my phone, it showed that I'd done 100 miles, and I couldn't believe it. Just walking up and down the side of the house, I'd done 100 miles. What an achievement. And it's great because when I started doing it, there was no planes in the sky. It was quiet, I could hear the birds. And then later on, I saw a plane, I had to stop and watch it. It was just so unusual. And I've even seen helicopters now, and it's just amazing. The noises that we were so used to, coming back again. This is my friend Denise with me. I've known Denise for over 30 years, and every Tuesday we meet on the bus going into town, and we go for breakfast, and then we have a walk around the shops, always going to Bon Marche, because we both believe that we're dressed by Bon Marche, and we just love going in. So if we can't go now shopping, on a Tuesday now, I FaceTime with her, and so we have a chat, and that takes an hour just to have a chat and catch up and hear what our families are doing. So it's great to be able to keep in touch. This is my brother Peter. Most of you probably don't realise I have a brother, but Peter's never married and he lives in St Paul's Street, and he's older than me, he's 75. And I ring him up every week to see how he's doing. Heather and Anthony do shopping for him because he again has some health issues. But he does have an 8-year-old neighbour, a lady who goes up to Morrison's, and she buys stuff for him. And he also has a lady across the road who's a baker, and she makes pies and cakes for him. So he's doing really rather well. My phone keeps me in touch with friends and family. There's always a phone call, there's always photos coming in from Heather about the boys, or photos from Holly and Jamie about Oakley and Skylar. Skylar's 1 next month, so that's going to be a big achievement. Books is something else I do. I love to read. I always have a book on the go. And Elaine Evans and Dorothy Simpkin and I, we have a book club between us. And when we've read a book, we put our initial in the front, and then it gets passed on to whoever hasn't read it. And so it's a brilliant way of getting books in and out. Zoom meetings. I love the Zoom meetings. We have the prayer meeting on a Tuesday at 7 o'clock. And if anybody wants prayer for anything, if they would ring me on 213-647, all prayer is confidential, and we will put your prayers before the Lord. Love the coffee mornings as well. You really must join in the coffee mornings. I'm sure the new Zoom password and identification number is on the site, and so do join us. We have a great time just sharing. Now, the word that keeps me going is trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight. You see, because in all circumstances, whatever's going on, God's message to us is, all is well. So, all is well, and thank you for listening. Goodbye.